Here at the courthouse, we're joined by San Diego County Sheriff as well.
Yeah, I do.
As our own police force that came with us.
Does anybody check your papers now?
Does anybody check your papers now?
Does anybody here have an appearance?
Does anybody here have an appearance?
I thought I did. Somewhere other than misdemeanor arraignment court.
Somewhere other than...
I don't have my actual paper with me. I don't have my actual paper with me. I just knew I had more today.
Anybody who knows they're going to a different court room than misdemeanor arraignment, raise your hand.
We're from Occupy San Diego. Today is the supposed arraignment of 15
This is Julie Kramer. It's on her fifth day of hunger strike.
charges actually brought against them of the 51 who were arrested in the middle of the night.
Oh, and recently?
Yeah, it was on the, what? The 19th? October, well, late October. They came into the place where we were protesting and arrested 51 of us while we were sleeping with no warning. People were hit with batons, young women were beat. Occupy is a movement.
That's why they're trying to remain.
It's a global movement. It's in direct response to the corporate greed that's kind of
All the people that were wrongfully arrested for
Maintain a path for which...
Hold on that,
So,
yeah, like you said, maintain a path. Cameras, lawyers. Top watch, top steps.
Oh no, you can't all have the people here.
I see intimidation.
Yeah, he's got an escort. They know your stuff. Step off the court, you protest, do whatever
You gotta be a high school jock about it, though.
Right on it.
I recommend you do what they say if you don't want to get arrested.
On a Friday?
My wolf is free!
Daily.
In case the crowd is saying, fuck you.
If you ever run over here, circle out. We also have to make sure there's a guy, so we gotta do like a thing.
It's like a classic there.
I don't have to go to court because I'm an informant. Curtis asked me to talk a little bit about the police situation here in California. And he asked me this a couple weeks ago, scratched my head, because my experience with police, being the way I looked and the way I was raised, was pretty positive. I went to New York a couple months ago, and I was pretty shocked the way the police there were treating us. But I came here and we had our first march, remember that? There were like, what, 2,000 people? And the police were along the sides with their motorcycles. And I was very proud of the San Diego Police Department, in contrast to what I dealt with in New York. They were facilitating our march. In New York, they were busting our heads. However, as time's gone on here, I've gotten a little concerned. I think that's the word. I haven't been arrested here yet. But the contradictions really started to bother me. When Ray Lutz got arrested because he was trying to register voters. The next day, we showed up with a table, 2 tables, and a lineup of people. We were told we were going to be arrested. We said, no, we're not. We had a lineup of people ready to take the arrest. and they backed off. Because I know fundamentally in their hearts that the First Amendment is the premier law of the land. Do we not agree? Yes. And that law trumps any other law in this country. So knowing that, I hear about people getting cited because they spit in the street. And then that night, when the night shift came in from the police department stating there's new laws, it's a new shift, and I saw one of the officers spit in the plaza. Nobody cited him. There was somebody crossing the street about a foot before the entire, pedestrian thing went off, and he got cited. A couple days later, there was an officer in the street for 25 minutes holding up a car, talking to a friend. Nobody cited him. The problems I'm having is we have laws, and what's the premier law? The first what? Okay, and so what happens is when these little steps keep going, and people that have always seen police as they're the ones you go to when you're little and you want to have help, I'm not feeling that anymore, and that makes me feel bad. So what I want to say here, first of all, I want to ask the mayor, the police chief, to start to reconsider the public relations nightmare that's occurring because our right to assemble, our right to freedom of speech is being harassed, we're being intimidated, and it is not right. We need a place to assemble, and I don't care what day, what night, what time of day it is, we need to have a place to assemble. That's the first request. Do you not agree?
Yes!
Okay, and where should that place be?
Freedom Plaza!
Freedom Plaza, all right? That's all we're asking. Secondly, I would like the mayor and the police chief to reaffirm that the First Amendment is the primary law of the land, and no laws, no harassment, no intimidation shall impinge on that, right?
Right!
Okay, so that's got to be the most fundamental right here, other than any other. And third, I'd like them to, if they at least tolerate, if not cooperate, with the whole idea of allowing us to have a place like Freedom Plaza to assemble to speak our piece. And I have to tell you something here right now. I was a little concerned about this entire process. Everybody involved, there were people living in the streets. People were complaining that they were jobless people, were homeless. And I was picking up on that because casual observer, you look in the news media, and what do you see? You see people that are doing things that are projecting an image that isn't us, but it's what the news media wants to present, right?
That's right.
So I think what has to happen, we have to really sincerely ask the mayor, the city council, to come down and talk to us and realize just because we're homeless doesn't mean we're worthless. Just because we have longer hair than the mayor doesn't mean we're dirty. Just because we want to be able to speak and it's inconvenient, I am sorry, First Amendment rights are inconvenient. We need to make sure those principles are the most important principles, bar any. So what I'd like to ask, is there anybody here who's had an experience with the police, might like to provide a solution to us, or just describe your experience with the police that has made you rethink the way you think about the police actions and what the department means?